As you all know, it's been a pretty crazy period of time. And I'd like to invite you all to our open house on September the 14th here at Midwest School of Astrology in Cincinnati. We're going to have some snacks and appetizers, and then I'm going to talk at 4:15. And you can also send an email if you would, or get on, actually come onto this summer site, summer astrology site. If you'd like to come in online or come in person, we shall be here. So that's, we also are starting classes in the fall, and we're actually opening, there we go. There we are. We're opening registration on August 30th. So right now it's open to students who have already shown an interest. As you know, it's a 3-year program. It's 500 hours, and we teach 4 nights a week. So we're pretty dedicated here. So let's talk about what's going on in these big times. As you guys know, today is August the 25th, 2025, and there's a lunar eclipse coming up on the 7th. We are coming into the eclipse season. We have eclipses twice a year, so that's not extreme. We know they're coming, but when we come into eclipse season, we expect intensity and change, and lunar eclipses bring closure, while solar eclipses bring new energy and new beginnings. This lunar eclipse will be at 15 Virgo Pisces. We're in the Virgo Pisces season for eclipses, which is, so all of you Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces will be feeling this stronger than anybody else. We're also going to talk about the retrogrades that are coming. Many planets are getting ready to go into retrograde motion. We've had all the heavy planets, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, all go into new signs in the last few months. It's very unusual. And so there's a lot of shifting, a lot of shifting for the whole planet. And so on the 14th, I'll go into more about the Uranus retrograde starting in September, because it happens to be, it's an 84-year transit and cycle. And so when it changes, it is chaos, it is electrical, and it creates big change. And we're seeing that. We're seeing conflict and change and instability all over the planet. So we're going to talk about that, and all of these retrogrades. You'll notice that they're going back into, both Saturn and Neptune are going back into Pisces, which is the very end of Pisces. There's a lot of pressure and change and chaos. And then we're just coming out of Mercury retrograde. Mercury goes retrograde 3 times a year for 3 weeks, so that's not the end of the world here. But it's now moving forward. So things, communication-wise, should be getting better. The biggest earthly change that we're seeing is this Uranus shifting back and forth from Gemini to Taurus, and because it tends to create a lot more chaos than the others. So it's a big shift in pace, because Uranus likes the air signs. When Uranus is in Taurus, which it's going to go back to here in September through November, and then in November it'll be back in Taurus. It's starting forward again. It's also hitting some midpoint powers that are pretty big, pretty intense. So when we look at these charts, so if you have anything in this Virgo Pisces quarter, you're going to be feeling, it's calling for a time of completion and emotion. It's going to be a very emotional between now and the middle of September. So be aware of that, be conscious. Don't get caught in the drama. And I'm telling you that while we have all these planets Pluto at 1, Uranus at 1. Mars was just sitting at 1. It has been this last week, creating a major drive for energy shift and the change, and Uranus's change. So you're seeing a lot of unexpected, surprising changes in your own families, people that you know, illnesses, accidents, unexpected decisions. So try to get the guidance here is try to stay centered. Don't make too many changes right now because you might wish you hadn't later. So when Uranus is in big flux like this, we're better off to wait till the back end of the transit. So, and we'll be talking a lot more about that in detail on September 14th. So sit tight. The ring of fire on the planet has been lit. We are in major change. There's no doubt about that. So we want to talk, and I'll talk more in September about how we might participate as individuals to stand back and not be part of the negative force that's moving. So so I welcome you on to see you in September, and may you have a happy holiday over the 4th and be safe. Be careful because Uranus is getting ready to shift. Okay. So God bless.